We need to start the recording for YouTube. All right, everybody say, say hi to YouTube right now. Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome. Sorry you couldn't watch it live. That sucks. But we're all here, right? We're all here. We're saying hi. We're welcoming you in, right? Hi, YouTube. What's up? Que paso, right? That's what the cool kids say in Spanish. Hi, YouTube. I'm talking to you. Wow. This table is just great for slapping. Our first signing, poacher Waleed Karat of Ehud B'nai Saknin, which, in case you are wondering, is the perfect Hebrew pronunciation of this second flight club in Israel. A high teamwork, high finishing, quick short burst, advanced forward type player who's already capped the U19 level of Israel. It's brilliant. $40,000 a year on a 2-year deal starting next January because he is not yet 18. Excellent opening signing. Good job, everybody. All right, next signing joins us this summer. 17-year-old right back Jose Luis from our Colombian pipeline. A little less known about this guy. We do not have good scouting percentages on him, just 32%. But we know that he is certainly in a good bracket, which means that getting this guy at under $20,000 a year for 3 years is just objectively a good decision to make. So, yeah, the teamwork, he might actually square the ball. Somebody watched the video today. Absolutely. Next up is Yair Noriega. Now, there were a couple of clubs that were interested in this guy. Yair Noriega, only 27% scouted, and we are worried about his actual ability to move, but he is a highly regarded Argentinian fullback, and we wanted to make sure that we got him locked up as soon as possible. Did you see the carnage, the streamer showdown, the Divergent stuff that went on? I've never seen Ben so angry, asking again because it got lost in the swarm of hellos to YouTube. Yeah, no, I mean, I was on the breakdown on Monday, so I was involved in the coverage of the streamer showdown. So yes, I heard about it, talked about it. I also do a podcast with a guy every week, and so we talked about it kind of before we started filming then. Yeah, it was frustrating with the Divergence, but that sort of thing is going to happen. It's one of the signings I'm probably least sure about. Then we have Robbie Gordon, Canadian central midfielder. You know, this is the type of dude that's probably never going to play for me. He's a work rate teamwork merchant with the athleticism of my grandmother. So yeah, the athleticism's is a bit of an issue. But he's completely free. He's playing amateur ball in Canada at $15,000 a year, and we are still building our whole kind of youth team setup, which is why I'm thinking that he's a good signing, helping out the B teams. Definitely a guy that could help out the B team, somebody that fills space. He is also the type of guy that if we sign and he ends up on the bad side of that, we're just not particularly enthused about it. Then there's another Canadian, Matthew Gibbs, who's almost the opposite. Like, he's not the hardworking teamwork guy. He's a really good passer. I like these Canadians just playing for these amateur clubs. We're all over it. I'd sign him for the Canadian factor alone. And Jose Alisson, a 19-year-old Brazilian at $10,000 a year. Basically, this is us signing another dude like Kim Shun-suk, where we're like, if you actually become something, we'll be very excited. And if you don't, we're not out a lot of money. It's just good youth team construction right here. Virilio Freitas just got way too much money, and Ladislav Kolar's headed out on loan, because we loan out a lot of people. Really not interested in this guy anymore. Thanks for bringing him to my attention. Will you pay me $1? No, I literally want $1. I can't. Can I ask for $10? I can ask for $9. Can I ask for $1? No, I can't. Can I ask for $2? I can ask for $1. It's the sort of negotiation that can make or break a club right here. This is the sort of negotiation that can make or break a club. Right here, chat. Right here, right now. This is the sort of negotiation. No. I think we hold out for the $1 offer. We hold out for the $1 offer, chat.
You have many quicker choices when it comes to cooking your bacon. Zed always delivers and is worth the wait.
Yeah, who needs a pan? All you need is 3 months as part of an elite online gaming community. And your bacon is cooked. That's what I'm talking about. City, thank you for the 5 months as well. A Beer Baroness, congratulations on getting to that cooked bacon. Anders Dreyer from Midtjylland. His versatility, his overall skill, very, very exciting. This is the type of guy that you sign when you play on a team that you're expecting to possess the ball up the field all the time.
Big up my G. Hope everything's good. 1 month till the best bacon.
Only 1 month until the gold. What's up, Muyu? Thank you for the 11. And Gaz Bob with the 6 months. It's not even hitting the celly. Just like, yeah, I got silver bacon. You know what it is. I know what it is. This guy really, no, he's 20 years old. So it's not like that potential is super enticing. I don't think we'll blow the money on that. Oriental Dragons, Portillo win Portuguese Premier League Player of the Month accolade. Yay. Well, he did score 7 goals in 5 games, so I think that was deserved. He dedicated it to me. What a nice guy. He dedicated the award to me. Yeah, Michael Portilla has been quite the revelation. He's a particular type of guy, but 7 goals in 5 matches is always an acceptable amount. I literally offered Holmberg out for no money. I just wanted to get him onto a team. Okay, you said you'll take Holmberg if you don't have to pay his wage. And you'll take Holmberg if you don't have to pay his wage. Okay, we want to give Jarrell Holmberg every opportunity to succeed. So we have a couple of buy now options. One would be Yair Noriega, who I don't think so. Robbie Gordon able to join immediately because he's playing amateur ball. That's fine. He's going straight to the B team. Right, the potential was a little lower than we thought it was. We thought we had a full star back there, like we do on Matthew Gibbs, right? And that makes the signing a C+. You're also headed straight to the B team. Welcome to the Crucible. How slow is Gordon, by the way? It's just, with a range like that, it's got to be in the high area. And his free kick taking is 17, so he's going to be able to offer something. Lido welcoming Jose Alesson. Doesn't have a ton to his game right now. Can we... Perhaps. I mean, he's so cheap. Nobody's going to have him on their scouting radar, though. So nobody will be like, yes, I would love to sign this guy. Only 6 million for the Chinese player. Only 2 million. I hate China. I hate it. Please be in the top 4 leagues. Thank you. Jose, you need to go play there. Maybe you'll have a chance to reach your potential. Just keep playing, man. Just keep playing. Did you end up signing the Irish dude? No, not yet. Any gamble bets for the sporting match? Well, we got to get there first. We're dealing our deadline day real quick. Gonzalo Martinez. Screen determines to lose. Alfred Gomes. We're not interested in. Augustine Rodriguez. Hot damn, dude. Whoa, mama. Okay. Hey, yo, girl. Where's that? Oh, he hates matches. He hates big matches. This is the worst, chat. He hates big matches. Why, dude? This is such exciting athleticism. Such tremendously exciting athleticism that's just gone. Some Bundesliga too. I just can't. I can never justify starting somebody that hates big matches. I just can't. I really hope you have fun in the 4th division. You should score like more than a goal a game down there. Cool. He really should score 1.5 goals a game. I'd be disappointed if he didn't score at least 2 goals a game. I mean, immediately we look at this guy and we go, well, yeah. He wants absolutely no money. And we just signed him for 4 years for like literally below the poverty level. How could you not like a guy like that? Right? He's on food stamps or something. Can't even do anything. Thiago Batista. Super offensive fullback or right wing on an end of contract joining in the summer. We are under contract poachers right now on these young players. Why would you hate big matches? You really just hate fun. Dude, we found so many good guys. Oh, Bungani Licata. We know really nothing about this guy other than the fact that he's 19 and he has a 7.13 in the South African League with Black Leopards. Not a goal scorer. Excellent first step in technique. Also, another end of contract. This is why we scout, chat. This one fluid. You're Amazon-esque with the wages. Normally an insult, but in this instance, a compliment, because these people are not real. But they are. That's why we wake up in the morning. This is why I get out of bed. It's to make signings like Bungani Licata, who might just be able to come into the team and contribute. At the very least, signing the dude in an end of contract is worth it because he's a decent player. Hi, I just arrived. What have I missed? Everything. That's honestly great to have you here, Jose. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a great day. Inconsistent players less annoying to me because the big matches, it just lowers their attributes when they feel pressure, which I'm like, the moment I want your attributes to be great is when you inconsistent just randomly lowers their attributes, right? The less consistent they are, the more their attributes raise and lower. Not raise. That is a huge misconception. I did not mean to say that. The more their attributes just kind of lower, right? Inconsistent does not mean sometimes they are also much better than. No, that was a misconception that I've run into before. That is not real. Juan Recalde, welcome to the team. I like how it takes us 2 weeks to scout him, that once we sign him, we'll instantly know his like potential and stuff. But if he was just on trial, still at the club, we would not know any of that until 2 weeks from now. Zealand wakes up every morning to pay Amazon-esque wages. Kind of fact. Licata's injury prone. Doesn't that always seem to go in hand with these dudes that are just really, really fast? Any tips to re-energize the save after you take a little hiatus and can't come back into it? Would you recommend starting a new save? I think it is important to remember that the point of the game is to have fun. I think a lot of people tend to forget that they're playing Football Manager like to have fun. If you don't want to play the save that you were into before, don't play it. That's usually my answer. But like, if you're worried, if you can't get back into the save because you don't know what's happening, then when you leave a save and you know you're going to leave it for a long time, make yourself a little Google Doc and say, these are the transfers I'm looking out for. This is what we did last year. Like, this is what we're hoping to do next year. And just write that up so that when you jump back into it, yeah, they paid him a ton of money. That's the guy that hates big matches. So when you come back into the save, you have this list that's like jogging your memory all over the place, right? You're ready. Zealand is the best. Yeah! This is a job. It is to be endured. I love that. Me, oh my God, girl. Girl, tell me that they're gonna put this kind of money on the table. Tell me. Cash money. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's a lot of money. That's easy. I'm rolling up this paper towel right now. That's the art of the deal, ladies and gentlemen. The art of the deal. All right. Let's clear the rest of this. It's all for other. Oh, this Lebanese dude's actually pretty good. Should be why he's already on Freiburg. Okay. Something else that happened. What's the other thing that happened? I wanted to get this guy off, and then we'll pay attention to what's going on. All right. Subalaga. $2.5 million to Olympique Marseille. I know, here's the sad part. Just as he started to turn the corner to being a great player for us, just as he was starting to cement a starting spot, Olympique Marseille comes in with 2.5 million. We're taking that deal. We are also offering out for 3.8 to see if we can entice somebody else to come in for Subalaga. But it was, man, it is right as he's coming into his own, you know? Right as he's coming into his own. Lonely Fermenter, long-time listener, first-time caller. Quick question. My current save, my team is bottom of the league, but I took inspiration from one of my favorite films, Kicking and Screaming. I convinced the board to buy cappuccino machines for every room. Brilliant. Now my team is temperamental and hates me. Can you save my save? Well, I'm not talking club finances today, bub. Sorry. I think we do this. I would say get them an espresso machine instead of a cappuccino machine, and you're probably okay. Wow, what a deadline day sale we just pulled off. We weren't even looking to pull off. We've got a lot of wings that we like on this team, which is why selling any of them for 2.5 million that aren't like superstars in the making is a good idea. But man, it is going to be hard to forget the amazing goal in the cup final that Miguel Subalaga scored, or the 95th minute equalizer he scored against Paços Ferreira, or the 92nd minute winner that he scored against Chavez. Like, he had a gargantuan January with 3 goals, all of them huge in their own way. And I can honestly say that for a player that we picked up on a free 2 years ago, who had never really been around the first team. He got a loan his first year. He kind of struggled in the first team in his second year around the club, and then this year has exploded into his own. We're going to miss this guy. We are going to miss this guy. Thank you, Miguel Subalaga, for embodying the dream. A reject from La Liga who comes here, battles for his place, wins his place, and then gets a big move to Marseille. I think this deal is an obvious take. I really do. Considering the depth that we have on the wing, I think it's an obvious take. Big Subi. Big Subi. We love you. We're going to miss you. Thank you. Thanks for lining our pockets a little more. What role he's a fringe player coming into Olympique Marseille? Subalaga. Oh, really? You're upset that we let go Miguel Subalaga? I doubt Harry's can talk you out of that. What's up? Okay. I'm not happy Miguel was allowed to leave. We can talk about it at another time. Does that mean you're still mad about it, or no? Okay, he doesn't care. Cool, we handled that. Apparently Subalaga was so beloved that it didn't matter, but now our financial situation's pretty hot. We're over 7 million and we're in January. Hey, just wondering if we could increase the coaching, but maybe increase the transfer budget. I mean, our transfer budget's actually hot because we have 50% retention. I forgot about that. Let's increase the junior coaching budget. And if we could, I don't know, maybe increase something else. We're not going to build a new ground yet, so no. Now we can reevaluate our whole transfer philosophy here.
Zealand. Keep it up, man.
With 9 hours left. Thank you so much. With 9 hours left to see if we can use this money. Barca, thank you for the 4 months. Gazbob with the 6. Congrats on that Silver and Pearls jam. I'm glad you're digging it. Thank you for the 4 months and that Twitch Prime spending a little Bezos money. All right, 9 hours to see if we can do something with this. I got it on ensure. We do have 18-year-old Valdir, who's allegedly a man blessed with an incredible potential. You would not require. Is that a release clause? Oh, you dude, this guy might be the guy. That's a hard set 1.4 million release clause for a player that is either footed, very highly regarded. Oh yeah, by the way, he's 6'5". He's huge. And athletic and either footed with excellent ball control and technique and creativity. With that potential. According to Dark Heist, who last scouted him about 5 months ago. Now, Dark Heist is a trustworthy scout. He's the newer breed. Hold on, this will reset it. Thank you. There's also Reece Divine, who we're not interested in. This is the only super high potential player that's out there that we could grab. There's also Dodo from Bragantino. But is he set on a release clause? Yeah, of 1.3 million. Man, I wish we had the money to make moves on both of them, but we don't. His control of the ball is inspiring, and he is going to be a really good player. But I think Valdir's the guy that we're going for here. We need another center back. We've got one, the Israeli center back, who is good. It's true that we could use another center back for some sort of rotational depth, but we've got one who is good. But let's this would just be interesting. Let's just check out what center backs are available. Sven Jansson. Sven Jansson. Edward Saki is it? Oh, he's already West Brom. That sucks. We could get Mbulelo. Oh my goodness, wait. We could get 20-year-old Mbulelo and Lapa. We could probably get both of them. Legitimately, we might be able to sign this guy, who I am surprised I didn't think about making a move on before, because this guy is consistent 20-year-old with serious game immediately. Only concern is his size. But just heading is good. We can get the ball clear. I don't have a concern with that jumping reach necessarily, because every center back on my team is huge. So no matter who the dude is paired with, he's okay. Excuse me. Reset. Thank you. So we have Mbulelo and Lapo. There's, of course, Nimesh Tomlin. They want a little too much money for Nimesh Tomlin. There's Alan Yoka, who, no. Artur Subtsenko, the Estonian center back, who, and the flip side of this guy is huge and wants a ton of money because he's playing for Dunfermline. Why is his cost so low? That's his minimum fee release clause to foreign clubs. All right, let's see. That is such a low release clause that I want to just see what his like wage demand would be. I just want to see what his wage demand would be. This dude's at Abidjan. He's already 21. We're now looking at the real high potential guys. Daniel Elias is at Slovako, 18 years old. We know very little about him. He's tall and he's fast. Oh, I love that. Make an inquiry on Daniel Elias. Let's get the negotiation started on Mbelelo and Lapo. Somebody that I fell in love with the moment I saw. Just incredibly well-rounded national team player already. Yeah, that Estonian's got a pretty... Here, we're making some shakes. We're making some bakes. We're putting out feelers, right? Unacceptable. Oh, it's a release clause at 575. Is a release clause at 575. Well, then I'm going to go to the board and ask for a little increase in the transfer budget there, Bordeaux. See if you can do that for me. See if you might just be able to do that for me. You think? You think it'd be okay? Because I don't know about 575 for Nalapo. I was going to try and get some upfront deals and not quite fast enough to be as short as he is. Even though he's got a lot of great tools. He's a tough dude. Obviously lays down really good ratings. What's his wage? Salary demand's really high too. That hurts. And Everton. This problem is it's just all potential right now. Or Leonardo, who's also a fullback. Exciting! Maybe a ball-winning midfielder to create an alternative to Ilai Maharitra. We have Yaya Maleje for the rest of the year, and we have the 18-year-old Jose Matias, who's a brilliant alternative. I think we really are okay there. Left back, we're more than okay. I think right back is definitely an area we need to look for a star. And that's where Leonardo is again, but he's a center back.
Jesus. I need cheering up. My best player at Hamburger SV just broke a leg in training, following which we lost 6-0 at Old Trafford in our first ever UCL knockout game. Seeing the Dragons engulf Liganos in flames is just the ticket. Happy 4 months.
Thank you so much for the 4 months. Oh, this dude's still in Paraguay. He might be an answer to the fullback position that we've been looking for. No release clause, obviously. Minimum fee of 1.2 million for foreign clubs that I doubt they'd be willing to go below, which makes me a little scared. Mauricio Serraz is going to be similarly around that in release clause. I don't think there's a tremendous deal out there at right back. We'll do our best, Intavius. I'm sorry about the broken leg, but thank you for the 4 months. Matt, thank you for the 5. Gear Hulked, thank you for the 3. Congratulations on cooking your bacon. And Matt, that silver bacon, it's right around the corner. It's going to be something. We have a real chance to build this team out to make a push.
Hope everyone is doing well. Viva la Dragons.
Let's get our offer in on Valdir. I really think this guy with his size and everything else, we have a lot of strikers. I know. I think this guy's the bee's knees right here. You can't teach size. And he knows how to use it well enough. Get an actual report on Alistair Hanslow would be amazing. Appreciate it. Yeah, we put the offer on Valdir. Kill with the 10. Thank you, man. You're working your way to that golden bacon, which is outrageous. And Jal, thank you for the 3 months. Viva la Dragons! Vamos! Así, yes. Awesome. Baked Tati, welcome to the Hammers as well. Thank you for your Twitch Prime. We just got 2.5 million in a surprise deal for Subi, Miguel Subalaga, which means we now have money to spend on building a brighter future. Let's see if we can get a little bit of that transfer budget. The board response is in. Oh my God, yes! Holy oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Here we got them both. We got a bigger transfer budget. We increased the size of our junior coaching. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. That's exactly what the doctor asked for in this here oh, yeah. That's right. Our junior coaching is going to be up to average academy coaching. We're making some unbelievable moves. Oh, that is such a big wage, Artur. That is such a massive wage, Artur Subtsenko. Don't make me hate you. Artur, don't make me hate you. Please tell me that is not what you're going to ask for. A regular starter? No? Okay. I really can't give you important player anyways, so that doesn't matter. All right. Both of these have been increased. Our offer or our initial inquiry on Daniel Elias has been rebuffed. The fascinating, speedy, tall guy. Okay, well, like, what do you want? 20 million? Okay. I'll call back in a few years. All right, Valdir. We're gonna scale this entire thing down, and you're gonna take it. Wants a 4-year deal, wants to be locked in long-term with the club. Okay, okay. I would like to get rid of the escalators, and I would like to start negotiating at 166. Okay. No sell-on fee percentage. I expected you to up the bonuses and clauses. 177, and we have a deal. I told you, 177 over the 4 years, we have a deal. Okay. That is not an egregious wage for an 18-year-old who is going to be battling for first-team playing time. No! Stop! I want it. It should have stopped almost immediately anyways to confirm the purchase. We'll have about 7 hours left. That's 7. 8. We've got more than I thought. Okay, that only took an hour. Why is there a knife on my desk? Okay. So Valdir, that's 1.4. We have $1 million left. Is there anybody else in this high potential bracket that we might be able to swing? Oh, what a perfect time. What a perfect time right on deadline day, right with all the money flying around. What a perfect time to make some moves. All right, chat. what, chat? We're gonna pull this off, baby. We're gonna pull this off. We're gonna make a couple of huge deadline day signings. Come on, who else do we want? Oh man, you know, now my chakras feel amazingly well aligned, you know, to go into the final little bit here. All right, what can we sell? We can sell the they still have the Ortiz clause at 4.2 million that we can sell. We can buy a couple of clauses for Portilla and everything else. I have no idea how I'd be able to swing this, but I really want Matias Gonzalez. Is that his name? Where is he? I really want Matias Gonzalez. I feel like he's going to be an absolutely ridiculous player. He's already either footed. Arrives late into the opponent's area. This guy's insane. How could I get him? I have no idea. All right, here we go. Hear me out. Okay, this is going to be a fat offer. Okay, 10. Okay, we just have to get this down to 1, and then we'll be okay. Right? I mean, it's so easy, right? Okay. This is going to be... Look, guys. What I want you to understand about the transfer that we are about to make is that it is going to be... It's going to be gross. It's going to be disgusting. It's going to make you uncomfortable. It's kind of like watching somebody over 60 try and flirt with a waitress. Like, that is what this is going to feel like. Except the ends justify the means, unlike that in other case. Yeah.
Let's sprinkle him with the water from the fountain of the Chinese gods.
Thank you for the 9 months, Big McGuire. I know our Twitch child will be great. And if you might have seen, Skullgrow threw down the 5 gifted subs. With someone over 60, I take umbrage to that comment. But what is the acceptable age? I guess there should be no acceptable age, right? To hit on a waitress. Or a waiter, I guess, for that matter. But the social trope, the joke, is the old dude hitting on the young waitress. That's like the social socially understood joke there. But what's, you know what, 37? Never do it. Yeah, never do it's probably the right answer. Eat your food and go home. They want you to eat your food and go home. Right? The acceptable age is never. So I wasn't being ageist. When we win League and Os, 1.5 million. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt so good. This is going to hurt. 3 12 monthly installments. Wait, no. That's the per league appearance. We do not want to. We do not. No, that is gross. We do not want to pay a 325,000 a league appearance. That's disgusting. We will pay an installment of 800,000 for each year for the next 3 years. 3.8 after international appearances of 20 games, which is fat. I think no, we should pay $1 million a year for the next 3 years. We can do this. So basically what we've learned today, don't hit on whoever's serving you food. Just don't. Here's your happy medium, right? You can don't write anything weird. You can write your number on the receipt. They never text you back, then that's fine. But you also didn't bother anybody with that. Because then on the other end, there's always the people like, what if I'm in love with the person who gave me my queso? One, that's very unlikely, but still. To appease that situation. Don't write anything weird. Write your number on the thing. It could be cringy, but it's certainly not nearly as bad as hitting on whoever's serving you food. Don't do that. 20 minimum league goals. I'll pay out 1.5. Dude, if he actually scores 20 goals, I'm going to be furious. Just get a feel for where you're at right now. They're going to be like 6 million. We're getting close. Oh my God, here he goes. That's a lot of money there, bub. So how about 40? Or I'll do 35 per league appearance. Yeah. We'll take 850 up front. This is one of the most hilarious. This is one of the most hilarious deals I think I might have ever done. This is going to be insane. Just the slow, methodical payout of this deal. What if my girlfriend is a waiter? Yeah, if you are in a relationship with the person serving you the food, I believe this is a caveat in which it is acceptable to flirt with the person serving your food. Why so much money, you might ask? Well, Matias Gonzalez is an insanely high potential, well-traded, either-footed central midfielder from Argentina that I believe could be on a team that wins the Champions League. He's old 17. He's going to be 18 in a month. It can happen. And then, of course, there's somebody in the chat who was like, I met my wife, was my waitress. Like, well, I mean, everybody's rom-com is different. Yes, I am still in Europe. We're just waiting to get to the knockouts on the European front. He shit in the chat with the please sign him. He's small like me. He'll make me feel less insecure. Problem is the other center back is not a stud. Like, it's not a potential future stud on the team. The South African center back is not a potential future stud. Where'd you go, Matthias? Where did you go? Yeah, River Plate about to get stunted on with this deal. We'll do 1.3 million over the next 3 years each over the next 3 years. International appearance. Look, I will up this to the 3.8 and drop this to 3. This dude makes 20 appearances for the freaking Argentinian national team. I would be able to float that amount of money. Minimum league goals 30. Oh, and then of course if we win, the Europa Conference League, we'll pay out 1.5 million. And the answer is obviously yes, emphatically. We are so close. We're not really, because they keep upping the per league appearance. Like, they're upping it an insane amount. We do 40. We're stopping there. Bev, there are things to shout and things not to shout. My brain, the wheels are turning so hard right now. That's got to do it. That's got to be it. We might never win the Europa Conference League. The idea is that we won't keep playing in the freaking Europa Conference League. It's because we locked the per league appearance. They just lower the installments? You psychopaths. Send me the other way to sweeten the deal. It says Robin will Mobilier in the chat. It's 250,000 on top out of per the league appearances. All right, we'll put that offer in, see if we might be able to budge them. This is our first shot at a legitimate, wonder kid, like a legitimate high-level South American kind of superstar wonder kid looking dude. It's our first shot at one of those from a big club and be able to get him in. Woo! Oh, my brain hurts. Okay. The Sukar guy just got a transfer. That scouting report is old, Pulse. So, Mario Sukar would not be interested in an offer because he just moved, if I remember. Oh, no. No, he's the other striker, but I don't think it's worth us spending the money on this striker when we have Portilla, who's the same guy but better. We have the Brazilian, we have David Polito, and we have João Silva, who would all be ahead of Marcio Sukar. Who's the other guy that moved? Oh, yeah, I have my transfer interest filter on. He wouldn't be here. I think his name was Sukar, too. He was like a left center back or something. He'd been on my list forever, but he finally got a transfer. Potential is actually not that good. Ah, man. And the poor guy from Estonia, who we actually kind of love and is on a release clause that's ridiculously low, just wants to be an important player, which is something we cannot give him. Maybe go get Marino Lorenzo. Use him as a player. Adaptability is an issue. You live down the street, dude. You could walk. It would take a while, but you could walk to where you're going to be playing. Is adaptability really that big of an issue for you? Sounds like it is. Let's float a few inquiries out for these guys. Just assuming we're not able to get the Gonzalez deal done, we want to use this opportunity to make a signing of another person that we've been tracking. Like maybe Marino Lorenzo. Okay. Cool. They've rejected the offer. Okay. It's got almost 20 million in value. Obviously, you won't hit the majority of these, but do you not want that? That's a very reasonable offer, my friends. Come on. Really, you decline to give an immediate answer. I'll pay you the $25,000 you might be looking for to make an immediate answer. Thank you. The Irishman rejected our contract offer. We blew the negotiation for the guy from Waterford. We will make an offer again next month. I think we're giving up on Matias Gonzalez at this stage. A golden boy from River Plate, who will be an amazing player. But it does not look like he will be an amazing player with us. We are, however, landing one of the top dudes around here. We almost got it down from an asking range of 3.5 to 7.5 into like a range that we could work with. Then there's Reece Devine, who's still got amazing, he's like the Jesse Lingard of left backs. Amazing potential. Will he get there eventually? Nobody knows. But my scouts absolutely love Reece Devine and have for a while. We could do a deal for we could do a deal for Dodo. The release clause, I mean, he's literally 100,000 too much to sign Dodo. It would be nice though. You sign two Brazil. This guy actually has got a lot of room left. Dodo's got room left. The 400,000 for Lorenzo sounds like it works, but no, we tried. We already negotiated all the way through with the Estonian, and he's out. Would you want to go below that release clause? Of course you wouldn't you? This is very tight maneuvering against the deadline here, but this is, can we reset after 15 minutes? Would that be acceptable? So did not expect them to accept that. I'm kind of jarred. Hello? What did I just do? No, I didn't hit mute. You can hear me, right? Yeah, yeah, I see the audio. I have no idea how. That didn't change anything, no. How does that... Hold on. Doesn't make any sense. No, the faders... What the... Can we... load my YouTube? What's happening? Please? Can we load a video? I just want to watch a video to test the sound. What, like... Okay. Kind of scared. It's a lot of cookies. All right, let's load anything. I want something to load. I have no idea what's happened here. Can we load any other YouTube video? Let's load Ben's YouTube video. Who likes their own videos? I like every video I make. What do you mean? What would the sound card have to do with... That doesn't make any sense at all, dude. Ollie. My computer, like the actual computer processing part.
Let's get started.
Okay. That was so loud. I'm sorry, but that works.
One
I can like
hour later.
Like that's coming through. That's so it's just literally Spotify now. So everything else works. Dude, I don't know. Let's just close this and then reopen it. How does hitting my table shut Spotify off? No, the Spotify was still playing. I just broke my... I don't even know, man. Oh, shoot, dude. I want a negotiation. I want to reinstigate a negotiation so I can pay less up front, and I can guarantee I will be able to sign all three of these players, because if I can do that, this has been the greatest final 8 hours. No, get your hands off my dude from Niger. I plucked him out of the Nigerian league. You think you can just walk in here and sign him? Who are you? Who are you? We'll deal with this in a second. We got to go get Dodo. Hey Dodo, what's up? Okay, let's negotiate. I'm saying 400,000 up front, and then after 50 league appearances, we go with another 400,000. Or, you know, like after 50 league appearances, another 400,000. When we win Liga NOS, we go with like a 90. Why can't I get an immediate response for these terms, bro? I'll wait a little longer. I will literally wait one more continue, and then that's all I can wait. All right, Valdir joins the club immediately for 1.4 million. Yes. You want a little too much money, Marino. Not gonna lie to you. to try and basically save myself from that. I would prefer these talks to be brief. I can tell you're going to be unpleasant about this. Your wage demands are so much higher than what we anticipated. Actually, I don't really like... I don't really like this. I know he's also brilliant in the air and a big rough and tumble lad, but he doesn't have a ton of tools in his tool belt yet, and his potential isn't worldy. I know he's broken it. Are they in the Liga 1, 2, 3? No, they're in the 3rd division. See, that doesn't... His adaptability sucks. It's going to take him a year before he starts really getting comfortable and developing. The 2-year is locked. We can't do anything about that. A lot of tough decisions. You want a swift negotiation? These are my terms. I will pay him 150 a year, and I will add a bonus where if he makes the team of the year, he gets 67,000. That is those are my terms. Thank you. I'm not going to pay this guy in the top third of my team. Not now. We don't know if he's ever going to be a first team player, which is a significant concern. Okay, should probably look through this. Be one of the better players in the first team. Well, isn't that exciting? I'm excited. I am so confused as to how I hit my table and that happened. I have no idea how that happens. Based off everything I know about the audio setup, no idea how that happens. The agents are ridiculous. They are ridiculous on deadline day. This dude is straight up in the Ugandan league. I love it. I know nothing about him. I'll take a short... Oh my god, what? What? Oh, dude, what? I've never seen that. Leslie Gawania, you amazing, amazing agent. How did... He's on a non-contract. How much money could he possibly want? Dude just got... Oh, come on. Why do you want money? Why do you want actual money, Carlos? Why do you want a living wage? No, I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna like 25 with first team escalators. You reach 5 club league games, will up your salary to 89. Get rid of the yearly salary raise. Works for me. Dude just got wrecked to me from the Solomon League, a completely amateur league. Panda. Okay. Yep. This guy's playing in the US. Goran Makovsky, Connor Stokes. They all got the potential to feature in the first team, don't they? They're all so cute with the potential. He just gave his agent. He is in the Solomon League with an agent. I am flabbergasted that guy was possible. Okay, so we're not getting the center back, which means we've got Valdir. Valdir is in. We are happy to have him. Our striker room is so outrageously full. Train is a complete forward. We all look, he can play complete forward. Whether he knows it or not, he can play complete forward. Another thing we're going to need to work on is his passing. Actually, we really don't need to work on that. I think his attacking movement is far more important because it's actually not that good. There's his shooting. Like, relative to where we want it to be. Right? 1.4 million. Get in, son. Don't want to do that until we're done. Right. Subalaga, his departures caused concern. There needs to be an element of trust. Subalaga was turning it on, but we got a lot of players that we can go to. We have a lot of players that we can go to in these situations. And so one guy down, another guy able to step up, right? We're really excited about that. Why can I not suggest... Is this guy worth... no. Shh. Is this guy worth 725,000 or not? I think he might be. He's 17 and he's 17 for a while. We know that his potential is solid. We know also that he's got a long way to go. And that he would start out in the youth, you know, he would work his way up through the youth teams at the club. Probably starting the U23s, playing there, adapting. We're improving our facilities pretty aggressively. RCH, thank you so much for that. Mike Hickey, thank you for the 2 months as part of the Hammers. And Big Man, I know this is belated. Thank you for the gifted sub, my dude. Thank you. Better get a keeper now. Do we still need a center back? I don't think we have Billy and Salazar, and we have center backs. Salazar's just away with the Colombian U21 team, which sucks. You try and affiliate for training facilities? Now we don't really need to. Both of our facilities are improving. I expect we'll be able to do another wave of facility improvements the moment that finishes. So we'll look at our center backs one more time, but there's not an obvious like jump all over this dude. Daniel Elias would be 20 million. Edward Saki's actually not the type of guy that we know super well. Beleno Lapo. We get him for less. Disappointed with our previous offers. They won't listen to us. Cool. I would, if I could sign one, I would get Bolelo and Lapo, just because you'd rather have ability than potential sometimes. This dude is already a completely legitimate first team player for me. He's incredibly experienced. He's playing very well in one of the top African leagues. Which is why we need to reduce the amount of money we're spending up front on Dodo. And I think this is a huge risk that we are about to take, by the way. We're about to roll the dice and see if we can land both of these guys before the window is over. Lock them up. Okay, Mbalelo, we are going to make that offer now, yes. Dodo, we want to lock in the fact that they don't want a lot of money for this guy because he is very good. And we would like the idea to not, we would like not spending a lot of money for him. So even though they were disappointed in our previous offer, if we paid $500,000 up front, then after 50 league appearances, we paid another, you know, 450,000. You think they would take that deal? Because I might. If I were them, I think I would take that deal. The Nalapo offer has been accepted. All the wages are gonna be fat, dude. Why? Everybody wants so much money. He's more interested in going to Al Nassr in freaking Saudi Arabia. He wants to go to Saudi Arabia. What's up, Killian? How you doing, man? We know he's short. We know he's short. He literally wants us to strengthen the squad's defenders. About squad player now, important player. Get rid of that. Take regular starter right now. Okay. Oh. So make him the highest paid player on the team. I just can't see us doing that right now. I just can't see us doing that. Koopamus, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Hammers. Make sure you get to the subscribers section of the Discord to take full advantage of being part of an elite online gaming community. Can't do it. Another deal in the mud. Center backs are proven annoying. We've got guys that we like at our club, but right now, in terms of what they can do for the first team, they're not good enough. And that guy would have been a very steady presence. It's just somebody who plays between the ears. He plays a really good game between the ears. But he's not that interested in us. Yes. We hit Dodo for only 500,000 up front. That means we've got a little wiggle room to make kind of another move. Let's see what's up here first. Yeah, it starts January 2028. That's why. Okay. This deal doesn't come in immediately. This is just us trying to make a deal. Make one international appearance. I will obviously jack your wage up. Yeah. No, I didn't want him to immediately reject because I was removing the escalators. Okay, cool. He's apparently very optimistic about making the Brazilian national team in the next 3 years. So we've locked in a really good low deal for Dodo at 500,000. He stays in Brazil for a year to develop. And now we have about 550,000 to work with to maybe see if we can get somebody else in who will actually be able to join the club right away. Okay, and it's not gonna... Is there any other center back that we would even... like remotely consider signing? Because Lapo was the guy that we're like, yeah, this makes sense, this would be nice. I just don't think there is. Like, is there any way for us to get Federico Rodriguez and his price down? Do we even want Federico Rodriguez to play center back? I don't. Marvin Shibuabua, allegedly a regular, so he's kind of fat, very strong. This is just some deadline day grinding. This is what this is. So Marino wanted too much money. What El Leonardo, we honestly don't think he's ever going to be that good because he has no tools. Dude, Lapo was the perfect signing. Lapo made way too much sense. He was the perfect signing. He's so ambitious, man. He wants an unreal amount of money for what he can offer. And now we're back to like Artur Subtsenko, who has the same problem. He just wants so much money. No. Any left backs? Besides the ones that we definitely can't sign? What about Shihav Malul? I feel like we tried to sign you end of contract and got rejected. We'll just go everybody. Everybody with a nice low minimum asking price. Natalino? This guy's asking price is weirdly low. Oh, it's because he's requested to leave. Okay. Joel Natalino, what do? You are a versatile spine player with good size, bad acceleration. He is very smart. Composed, good decision maker, high technique but low technicals, which is always a weird little back and forth balancing game. What's up, Sapalo? Thank you. Or Sapaio Cuadrado. Appreciate it. Okay. Anybody else down here that's got good potential? Badolf Botker, 100% scouted. Bad at, well, he has really high potential, but he's actually a terrible player right now. So that's the other type of person that we'd find down here. Then, of course, there's Jason Sweeney, who we would love to sign, but doesn't want to talk to us. I hate El Leonardo. Then Yuri Villavicencio at Melgar is... When was the last time we scouted this guy? It was like... not that long ago. Oh boy, Yuri here can run for days. An incredible long shot player that has shoots from distance on, which means he's prone to scoring like 5 unreal goals a season. Wage demands. Wage demands are confirmed way too high. Poverty Club strikes again. We just keep signing strikers. We just sign Marcio Sukar because we can. Because I believe that we should be able to sign Marcio Sukar. And hello, this guy can crunch people. Runs with ball rarely. That's nice. He knows what he is. He knows what he isn't. His potential, he's kind of already up to where he's going to be. But he does have a good rating in Liga NOS and a bad team. Okay. Let's talk shop. I need another holding midfielder. Hypothetically. Okay, no. I was hoping we'd be able to get this down to around like obviously 500, 550,000. In order to do that, I'd have to spend 3 or 4 million in add-ons, and I don't want to do that. Why is Zealand's room backward? Well, now it's the other way. It's pretty trippy stuff. Look, look, I'm looking this way. It's so that I'm always looking at the game, and when I look over here, I'm looking at chat, and when I'm looking here, I'm looking at the game. That's why my room's all flipped around sometimes. This deadline day has turned into an absolute grind fest. I'm a magician, chat. You might be wondering how I've done something so miraculous. Marcelo Chacon. There's no way. You separate a guy from Independiente for the small amount of money we would be hoping to spend. Yeah, they're like 5 million is the negotiation starter. Cool. Kalinishenko, did we? I mean, we should keep these reports up to date. On this list, we should keep our reports up to date. Yeah, the end of contract, I don't really care. This list, up to date, please. Chiravella is one of those guys, honestly, that we were considering signing at one point. Oh, man. We might sit on it. We might sit on this money. There just isn't the right deal out there for us. Why do you want to go to Al Nassr and play in the Abdul Latif Jamil League? Why is that what you want to do? What about, like, does the buy-in change? Can we get a changed buy-in, perhaps? On Walter Mabasso? It does. It's gone down 150,000. 300,000 to get Walter Mabasso on my team right now. I might take that. I might do that. That's huge. It has changed. But shouldn't we do it with the center back, a la Amara, instead? No, because his price hasn't gone down at all. Okay, so his price has stayed at 475. Walter Mabasso's has gone down to 300,000. It's like they're telling me that this is the time, that this is the moment to bring in the Australian wonder kid, Walter Mabasso. End of contract and the $300,000 deal to get Walter Mabasso to the team now. Senor Explosiveness, the man with the moves and the passing. The world's ultimate playmaker, Walter Mabasso. Our options at attacking right midfield are Zhou Zhang, Ali Reza Gorbani, and Jules Keita. Those are our wing options right now. Jules Keita's contract expires at the end of the year. Gorbani is a really low adaptability, high potential player who's getting a little old on us. And Zhou Zhang is loaned in for his third season from Lens and is really just a part of the club, but he's not. The Israeli center back is still 475,000 to buy now, which I just don't. He's also very creative. He's got good control of the ball, and he has a limited amount of time to try and reach the outstanding potential we know Walter Mabasso has in those speedy legs of his. Do you need him now? I mean, there's a very legitimate... Here's the thing. There's a very legitimate chance that this guy locks down a first-team spot in the team when he joins. Do we need him? Right now we have Gorbani and Jules Keita. We've sold Subalaga for 2.5 million. Do we need Walter Mabasso at this moment? Torched the A-League last year. The 7.25 rating. He honestly does remind me a lot of our Mobile. I hope he ends up better than that. I know, Subalaga. Van Bradley's like, but can you say no to the super speedy Aussie? And then there's some people that would say we should blow the 500,000 for Ala Amara who's a very good, rock-solid center back from Israel who's already joining the team. Now, the reason we can buy these guys now is they are already joining the team. We can just pay a little money for them to join the club now. We also have Alexei Gishkov is ready to join the team, and a bunch of other players who could be good and could be bad. And we've got a whole host of strikers that'll be joining the club in the offseason or next January, as we build out our youth academy, essentially, of players that could turn into first team players, but might also not turn into first team players. 300,000 for these 6 months. Am I willing to pay $300,000 to have Walter Mabasso for these 6 months? No. That's the answer. It hurts, but here's part of it, right? So we're going to complete the signing of Dodo. I think it's a really good pickup. He's very young. He's going to join us next January. That's how young he is. But he's a part of the future. Part of the future. What's up? We made a bid for Matias Gonzalez. The difference between the two clubs is too pronounced. That is the truth. Here's another issue. Subalaga wasn't registered for anything. He was registered for the league, but not for this. Right? There is no we will have to manufacture registration spots for anyone that we bring through for the knockout stages in Europe. We'll have to manufacture a registration spot for them because we essentially got into Europe 1 year too early. Because we will have 4 new homegrown players in Bright Mohammed and, well, wait, David Polito. We've got 1 spot. I accidentally registered any other under 21s. He must now be an under 21. Is that a thing? So I doubt I would have missed that. He could turn into an under 21 and been at the club for 2 years. Yes, because he joined in January. He just turned into an under 21. So we have 1 spot. We're going to be able to add Valdir, but what if Valdir's an impact sub? It's going to be right on the line about whether we can add him or not. Actually, that means we might be able to add Walter Mabasso. Thank you for the bless yous. This might have actually changed everything. We might be able to add Walter Mabasso. Like, seriously, we might be able to add Walter Mabasso. Actually, look. Yeah, I know there's 5.5. I am aware that there is 5.5 hours left in this transfer window. Anybody interested? Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy dude, oh, we're gonna need them to do this really quick. We're gonna need them to do this incredibly quickly. Okay. Look. Oh, they have room! This is unreal. Do the deal now. I mean, we've got to finish this. Well, actually, now we bring in Mabasso. Now we bring in Mabasso. It's perfect. Because now we've cleared up enough room on the wing. And look, this is all happening very quickly. And Jules Cade has been with the club for a couple of years, and we love this guy, but we were going to let him go at the end of the season because his wage is high. We're now able to turn him into 2.6 million and bring in Walter Mabasso for 300,000. Mabasso in. Walter Mabasso's at the club. I know I see you guys saying we should go for Matias. I don't know. The Mabasso pickup obviously made a lot more sense now. I think Mabasso can really easily lock down the starting spot. But Jules Queta, if we get this deal, which is an insane deal for a dude who is contract expiring in 6 months and was just going to kind of walk out of the club at 28 years old and is just a worse version of Walter Mabasso, who's been a great player for us for 2 years. I mean, we've loved every second of this guy being on the team. He had a really regular role in a team last year that got us into Europe for the first time, and he's been injured and at AFCON with Guinea, and so he hasn't really gotten into the team this year. We're about to get more money for him than Subalaga. It's the longest deadline day of my life, dude. We need to settle him immediately, so we need the language course. And we would get like the 1.8 or 1.9. Okay, so there should be like 200,000 there. If we get the 2.5 and we get 50% of it, then we're getting like 1.25. So we're looking at about 1.4 million to try and get Matthias in. The Matthias deal, though, doesn't have to get done today because, as somebody said before, he is 17. We like to lock in that price and stuff now, but he is 17. It's a lot of wage breathing room. He leaves the club, that is a lot of wage breathing room, too, because Cato was picking up a fat wage. Okay, so we negotiate a deal for like... Right, we negotiate a deal for like 1.4. Right, that's what we do. We negotiate a deal for 1.4, and this is the deal we were looking at right now. We've got minimum league goals, which, you know, we're just not going to pay. We've got winning Liga NOS with a little contingent on 5 games played. We've got we've got our installments of 1.6 million a year for the next 3 years to help pay off Matias Gonzalez. We've got 275,000 after he completes his first 10 league appearances for the club, which essentially meaning we're paying 4 or 5 million for this player over time, which the club can't afford. Then there's the big payouts for 20 international appearances, which is way off. Winning the Europa Conference League, which is unlikely in all time. Because hopefully we won't be playing in it again. That's the idea. Bonus upon winning Liga NOS, which if we win Liga NOS, then we're ahead of Benfica and Porto, and 3.8 million is not a concern. We will throw in a 1.5 million after a 1.5 million after 50 league appearances. We'll lower this to 1.5 million each season. Per league appearances is locked at 55. After internationals already at 20 games. Winning the Europa Conference League. For some reason, it's making me nervous because I feel like that would cancel out a lot of our bonus money. So we're just going to go ahead and remove that. And say you'd much rather have the after 50 league appearances payment at 1.5 than the other. They want a guaranteed amount of money up front. That's what they want. The most I can do is a 1.2, and then I can give you like a 4. I can do a 1.2, and I can give you a 4.8 over time. You got to work with me on this. All right? Blocking the fee guarantees the end of the negotiation, and B. I tried to soft lock it. Come on. Technically, we can just keep this negotiation ongoing. We're not going to go for another center back or anything. Sell the percent profit on Ortiz? I don't want to do that. No, look at the wage, dude. Look at the wage. When's the start this summer? Matthias would join this summer. Yeah, I get it, Omar. You're an exceptionally angry, moody individual that will likely reject any contract offer that is flagrantly below what you're asking for. We'll put a little goal bonus in there. Put that at 1.9 as well. Appearance fee and unused substitute fees are gargantuan. Matias Gonzalez is quite literally too big for this club, dude. No way he does not just flat reject this offer. There's no way he doesn't just flat reject this offer. But if it was 271 to 386, I'd be all over it. This man's wage demands have gone up a ton since we scouted him last time. Drax, thank you so much for the 2 months as part of the Hammers. Enjoy the bacon, the emotes, and access to the subsection of the Discord. My God, he didn't reject it immediately? What's wrong with him? Can't do that. We'll track
Hey
it,
Zed,
but that's
long
so
time.
much money.
I was Bradmc 123 back when you first started streaming during the HK
It'd be
days.
twice as much as anybody else in the team is
#callrate.
making. Twice as much the team is making. So, Wesley with a 5 gifted subs. Archer Smith Kajuro, I use bad language, and Clay Dog, welcome to the Hammers. Enjoy the bacon, the emotes, and get into the subsection of the Discord. Sorry, there was a poll. What do you think? Use that poll up top as should we have bought him? Should I have met those terms or not? In Bradinho, I remember you back in the day. In the HK days, hashtag HK always HK. When I had the website and everything, stuff was amazing. Thank you for the 3 months, man. It is really cool to have you back. One of the founders of the channel has resubbed. Ian Harris is wanted on an end of contract, which is fine by me. He is leaving at the end of his contract regardless. Jules Queta is being transferred. And you can look at the rest of like our contract ending stuff. It's still Maharitra. Johan Madrid's actually a guy that we should lock in. Didn't I? I've tried to negotiate him with him multiple times, and it's just been bizarre. Probably I didn't want to give him like first team playing time or something. Whatever. He'll cinch up. This dude loves being here. He's actually our current active leader in most appearances for the club, is what Johan Madrid is. But Harry's is one at end of contract. Maleje and Keita and Harry's, we were just kind of letting run out. Ferreira, we're just kind of letting run out. We signed him just specifically for Europe. Ilai Maharitra and Ajay Soa, we don't know if we want to bring back yet. That's kind of part of the question. Oh, okay. We've spent some good money here. I think we've spent smart money, and we're about to get a nice injection of more money thanks to Jules Queta. And just for giggles, right? Oh, I can't offer out Yaya Maleje. I'll anger the team. Duly noted. Just for gigs, right? Let's no, nobody else we want to offer out. Okay. Queta was the only guy we could offer out. I thought I should have thought of offering him out earlier. But honestly, just kind of been out of my mind for most of the time because he had been hurt and then he had been away at AFCON. He hadn't been around the club much this year, Jules Queta. Won't roll anything out. A lot of talking, a lot of clubs. Angel Call has not developed terrifically so far. The Israeli center back, I'm not spending $500,000 to get a guy in that will play 4 games. I'm not. Just had my first board takeover. Nice. I never knew about this subsection of the Discord when I was a sub. What? I say it all the time. Wesley, thank you again for the 5 gifteds on that note. But I think we're set. I think we are set with what we want. Oh, we got him. Carlos Padoque is here. Abdul Karim Badri's decided to stay. Ronnie Sparrow. Looks a good player at Aston Villa. I think we can finally go ahead and... Oh, my dude, he's not terrible. He's really not terrible. This guy is a legitimate Portuguese second division player who is like 112 appearances in the Solomon League. How did he develop at all? I mean, seriously. That's insane. His potential must have been amazing because he's getting no developmental stimulation whatsoever. He also likes to lob the keeper, which is kind of effective in this game. His defense is really, really terrible, though. Double intensity. What a signing. What a signing that Carlos Padoque is. Straight out of the Solomon Islands League. His agent comes to me and says, hey, look, I think this guy can play at this level. And yeah, he steps right into my reserve team. We might send him to take a, we might send him to kind of have a swing at the B team. All right. Europa Conference League registration for the latter stages. And who is going to be registered? We're waiting on the Jules Queta bids. David Polito is going to be unregistered because he can be. And then we have Walter Mabasso, who is added 1. Who else would we like to add? I would like to add Kwame Appiah and maybe Valdir, but then we would be without Billy Herrera, who's literally starting at center back for us right now. So do we risk not having Valdir to bring in Kwame Appiah and Billy Herrera? And do we just risk Valdir just not being in Europe this time around? So we have a lot of players that are in Europe at the striker position. Did Keita leave? He's not left yet. And honestly, room is not the problem here. We will unregister him, and we've checked. The Seattle Sounders have international room if they can negotiate the contract with Jules Queta, which he would probably want to do. So you think not Valdir? We have to remove him in order for this to work. So like I was going to remember to remove him. So you think Billy Herrera, Walter Mabasso, because Billy is literally starting the American center back right now. He's actually starting for us while Nelson Salazar is gone. So we need to add him. We have room for one more person, which is Valdir or Kwame Appiah. And I think the best choice here is to go Kwame Appiah. Because Kwame was not registered for the group stage. He's our super balanced off-ball midfielder, you know. Does everything well, passes the ball well. Has quickness but not speed, you know, one of those guys. I think we go Kwame. We actually can't. That's hilarious. I do all this talking and then we can't add him. Poor Kwame, man. Or like, what if we just drop Yaya Maleje for no particular reason because we don't need Yaya Maleje? But we kind of do. Like, we are 1 year too early for this. I want Kwame Appiah in this team. Wait, what happened? Oh, goodness. Mods! I definitely fake. All right. I can do it. I have the ability to do this. Oh, when I close the... Okay. Okay, when I close the thing, it went away. That's no fun, you know? Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting into some serious Hacker Man stuff here. Zealand is in his mod view. All right. How do we do this? I don't want to... No. I haven't moderated myself in a long time. I hate you. I hate all of you. Every one of you that's trying to do this thing. Oh, whatever. They didn't leave it alone. Oh, goodness. I'm like... There we go. Thank you, Ben. I haven't moderated myself in so long. I don't know if I can... I don't know if I actually have the ability to do it. Look at me go, baby. Look at me go right here. Look at me go.
6 more months and we got a bacon baby.
I'm so good. So much slower than you know what? I don't want to hear it, man. You know what? It's so much slower than Is that what you really think there? Dangy here? Is that what you really think there, Dangy? Yeah, a little 10-second timeout there, bud. All right. All right. A little 10-second timeout. Okay. Somebody feeling big and strong and tough over here. Well, somebody else has got the little timeout hammer there, Dangy. Just saying. You know, he's gone mad with the power. He's drunk on power. Why? Nothing today has been easy, though. Ben, thank you. Ben was like probably getting soup in the kitchen or something, like, ah, it's Marge. Ben with the dive, like, ah. Yeah, I know. Ben was like, oh, I was just walking the dog or something. Like, thank you, Ben. I do believe we are okay now. All the bots that my mom purchased for me for my birthday, I mean, the bots that were spamming the chat, I have been dealt with. Ah, shoot, dude, this is so annoying. Yeah, we drop Polito because he's already registered anyways. We drop Shills Kada because we're selling him. We add Mabasso and Billy Herrera, and we aren't going to be able to get Kwame Appiah on the field. We're just not. That's what we've given up. That's what we decided to give it up early in this process, was our boy Kwame Appiah. And we are not able to add him now without dropping somebody who's like a crucial backup. Like if you drop Emmanuel Ajesoa, we have absolutely nobody that can play right back except for Johan Madrid. Like we are down to completely essential players. If we drop Yaya Maleje, Ilayi Maharitra is the only player with like Kean Harries as a backup. That might be what we have to do. Because Kwame Appiah has played his way into a real kind of starting role for the team. Somebody that we really want to have available. But Yaya Maleje is the ball winner. He's the consummate ball winner. He's the N'Golo Kante of this team that runs nonstop and doesn't do anything else. Like, Kante does more than that. Okay, I know that. I'm just saying. I was driving and pulled over. Mombot, if you are driving, it is okay. Yeah, we've got 4 homegrowns next year, so we will not have near, and then more than a year after that. You know, we're basically 1 year early on this. But we have 4 new homegrowns coming in for next season's European campaign, so we will have a lot more players available to be registered, which will be nice. We won't have to make these sorts of decisions. Can't drop Kean Harries. He's the club captain. We can't make him mad, even though he's probably the least likely to play out of everybody here. We already tried dropping Soadogo. We got mad. It's the type of player, honestly, we might loan out next season, considering the depth we've quickly accumulated at striker. But right now, Soadogo's the guy that's there, and Valdir is the guy that's not. Kwame Appiah, despite the fact that he is a really solid player, is kind of on the outside looking in right now.
I cat jam. You cat jam. We cat jam.
It just says Kevin Barrientos a first team staple because he's terrible. Kevin Barrientos is like one of the highest average rating players on our team. I honestly thought he was the highest average rating player on our team, but Barrientos is one of the highest average rated players in our team. A hard time buying the fact that he'd be terrible. Oh, I need literally one more person to be under 21 or homegrown or something. Like, João Silva is literally too young to be homegrown or under 21. How annoying is that? He's too young to be homegrown. He's Portuguese through and through. Came up through Portuguese academies. He is too young to be a homegrown player. And if he was, we would be able to add Kwame Appiah and we would be fine. We can't. Now I'm sitting here having to make this decision between a whole bunch of players that are all important to the way that our first team rotates. Yeah, Barrientos has a 7.22 in the league and a 7.44 in Europe. But you know, you're entitled to your opinion. He's not a perfect player defensively. He makes some mistakes, right? He's not a super intelligent player. He's certainly not good with the ball. We know that, but big athletes with tactical tackling ability, which say that 5 times fast, are great. Dude, why this decision is excruciatingly painful. Appy is not our 6th or 7th midfielder though. Kwame Appy has got 14 league appearances, 6 cup appearances. We've only played 19 league games, and Kwame Appiah has played in 14 of them. There's like more than a few players on this registration that aren't close to that. Now, part of that is the injury to Jairo Concha, but Kwame Appiah, the key here is Kwame Appiah is also a different type of player, which is why he plays so much, because he counters really well with a Hishin or a Orozco or a Jairo Concha, because he's an off-ball guy. While Concha and Orozco and Hishin are all ball dominant. They take the hit on Anusa Sawadogo, you think? Anger him again, even though he's just a darn solid player, man. Who's unbelievable for Burkina Faso, by the way, with 5 goals and 9 caps to start his career after 5 goals and 5 under 20 caps. Either-footedness really is so great. Just in case there's another club that's like interested in having Anusa Sawadogo, I think we take the hit on Sawadogo and we add Kwame Appiah. Sawadogo will be upset. We'll try and find a late game loan partner for him, but I think that's the move. I think we keep Yaya. I think Sawadogo offers us less. We'll be a little thinner at striker. We'll have Ja Silva, Portilla, and Daver Polito. Those will be the strikers that we have available to kind of rotate through as we go through Europe. We won't have that like curveball of Anusa Sawadogo who can just step in and score. But now Kwame has already accepted the fact that he's not in the team. The key is I want to have him there because I think having Kwame Appiah is going to make a much bigger difference than having Anusa Sawadogo. But I like Anusa Sawadogo. Mabasso and Billy Herrera are already in. Herrera's in the lineup right now. Fonseca's homegrown, but we loaned him out for his development. And plus, we're not playing Fonseca in any sort of tactical way. We would only play Fonseca if we were like rotating. I think this is it. I'm sorry, Anusa. I am really sorry. I am really, really sorry, man. You totally deserve to be here and in that team for Europe. You do, because I do use you as a tactical change sometimes. Right. Samuel Asare. Okay. You should not be in the U23s. Sorry. Totally forgot. I signed you. Register. We actually can't register too many youth players, which is this weird little caveat they have. Like, you can only have 34 under 23 players. Fortunately, we just loaned so many people out that we actually have 6 registration spots open for that. So, positions of need. Ifeanyi Suleiman at goalkeeper. Maybe Adrian Solis is under 23, so it doesn't matter. Carlos Pidoque of the Solomon Islands. Maybe. Ahmed Osmich. It's center back, positions of need, not striker. Right back, Joel Smith gets a league registration. Probably just these 3 guys. That tops it off. We don't need Adrian Solis. We are okay on that front. So who's not registered? Nobody super important. Wait, unavailable. Oop, I meant not at club. Okay. Reevaluate slightly. Anybody in the not registered category that should definitely be registered now? No? Well, Moises Denise being registered is a bit strange. But it stays, because Moises Denise must always be registered, and same with Robamul Pilie. Okay. Registration is done. It is done. Unbelievably, remarkably, we have found a way to the end of this one day. Chat, we finished a day. It's going good, Looney. Oh, tough decisions all over the place. Just an admin error. Really was. Just a shame how that happened. A little administrator error here, a little administrator error there, and now we've got to play away to this nonsense. Did he not get mad? He might have just not gotten mad. Relief, honestly. I think we got a lot of the deals done that we wanted. Subalaga departed. We didn't have much time to weigh the decision. Honestly, with the amount of money we might be about to get for Jules Queta, it almost doesn't make a lot of sense, right? But I actually might not even loan out a new Sawadogo. No, that would be stupid. Sawadogo? I don't know whose transfer window is still open, but if it is open, then we would love to get somebody moved out. It is only February 2nd. I'm sure some leagues got an open window somewhere. But maybe not. Yeah, I mean, we can go ahead and end that right now if you want. 9 goals, 9 assists in 32 appearances with a 7.08. Yeah, Joseph Holland, you're singing the praises of the right guy. What's up, everybody? They have been disappointing in Liga NOS this season, find themselves in 10th. We're going to have to be on our game from the first minute. They're still a very talented team. I have no idea what their new head coach is going to bring to this. The runs are tough on the legs, but this can be great. Touch and go for Jairo Concha. Subalaga's departure. I have confidence in my players. I know who we have, and I have confidence. And Subalaga was turning a corner, but we've got some great guys here now. Focused on bringing long-term success to the club. Miguel being here or not does not change that. Yeah, and we work really hard to have an amazing attacking record in the league. This is going to be a tough game, guys. It's going to be a tough game. Trip to Mantis, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Fauna 2000. Welcome to the Hammers. And Trip to Mantis, welcome to the Hammers yourself. Look at you out here making moves. And Huncho Cole, I do appreciate the 4 and the Cat Jam muse. Official Hanson, thank you for the 3. Looking forward to that Twitch, baby. Absolutely. Big Daddy Moses, thank you for the 399 bits. We raked in 13.5 million in transfer fees, which broke our record from the last window. Oh, there are a couple of teams. He doesn't have sufficient interest to join. We'll just have to get him on the field for. Okay, thank goodness. So is Atlanta United, who we put down the ultimatum. But Seattle is still going forward with their $2.6 million offer. So move Joel Smith to the B team. I agree with that. Juan Recalde should be in the U23s. What's this such? Nah, need a goalkeeper down there. One who doesn't. Absolutely terrible. Who's with me? Walter Mabasso? Yeah, I'm obviously pleased that we could bring these guys in. Valdir could be a part of this. I certainly hope he can make a big contribution. And same with Padoke. I don't know why the guy from the Solomon Islands is a huge signing. Mabasso's a match winner. That's why we signed him. Do you think the squad will react to Valdir's arrival? I think everybody will be happy. Is there likely to be a change in style as a result? Obviously, we're always looking to change for the better. Is it a problem that Carlos does not speak English? Or doesn't speak Portuguese or whatever. It's Solomon Islands. I think they speak English. I honestly have no idea. You ever been to the Solomon Islands? I actually don't know the answer to that. I think they speak English. I think it was an English colony, right? Maybe. Ugh. All right, the dust settles. What an unbelievable day. we've turned bronze into gold, I would say, with what we just turned out of that deadline day. I've watched 2.5 hours of FM without one game. Honestly, that's what it's all about. That's where titles are won and lost. They speak English. Thank you. Appreciate it. Zhejiang, did China lose? It did. I think that means Zhejiang's coming back. I think this was that was the semi. They made it all the way to the semi-final? Nice. We'll play a match and then we'll check up how our boys did in the AFCON and the Asian Cup. Shin didn't get the call for the Chinese national team, which I'm insulted for him by. But Zhejiang helped guide them to a semi-final loss to South Korea, which is honestly a really good performance for them. Pigeon English. That's just English with an accent, basically. The main language, Pigeon English, but most speaking decent level of English. So it's like, please tell me Zhejiang is freaking registered. He got a 6.3 rating. Zhejiang, large reason why they... Oh no, a team in Poland found that Natalino guy, who I was intrigued by. Zhejiang on a permanent deal. We'll look into it this summer. Heming Tao had 5 goals. No, Heming Tao's been on our short list Chinese babes for a while. He is too good for us. Harry's no longer feels forced out of the club. Glad that you now think that, so that we have no opportunity to transfer you anywhere. We do appreciate that. We know you have a lot of options when you fly screwing Zealand, but we really appreciate you took that one. First match of the stream. All right. And big breaking news on that front. We have get rid of the unavailable. We have a lot of players available for one. Fitness test not required. Are you sure? I think Hyro Concha needs to be babied back into this. Jules Keita out for Zhejiang, Gorbani and Zhejiang. And anybody know where Walter? Oh, Walter Mabassos. He's No, Walter Mabasso's not fit yet. David Polito for Josh Silva, and Shin's not good, which means Kwame Appiah is going to step right in. Orozco, Ilaima Haritra, Castellanos, Barrientos, Billy Herrera, and Johan Madrid. We do need Barrientos to play this game. Matias, Mohamed, Mabasso, Zhejiang, Josh Silva. Take Shin as the substitute. Somebody that can break the game open from the midfield, not Jose Matias, who has the vision of someone with 15 out of 20. 15 out of 20 vision. He needs glasses. It's not terrible, though. I just don't feel comfortable running Hyro Concha yet. I don't. All right, this is how we're going to play. Are we afraid of their pace? I don't remember. Jose Pereira, a pace merchant. No, he's not. We're fine. We are definitely fine. We just need to club this dude. We need to hit him incredibly hard. It will be all right. Bring it up. We're flying around all over the place. We'll be okay. Okay. We have an English accent that has been redeemed. Got it. All right. Well, it's an absolutely beautiful day for a match, wouldn't you say? Walter Mabasso's in the team. Well, he's on the bench. Walter Mabasso. And we've got such a spoiled team out there today. I can't believe you've pulled me out of the pub for this. I've got to spend... Well, it's honestly, after all that sweating, all that sweaty transfer business, all of that sweaty transfer business, I mean, blimey. And now we've got to play on the road against Sporting. It's uncomfortable. I've been dealing with transfers for so long, I don't even know what it's like to play. I haven't played a match in years. Real BBEV, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Hammers, and make sure that you get into the subscriber section of the Discord. We appreciate you flying Air Zealand. We know there's so many different airlines available when you do fly, and spending Jeff Bezos money to fly Air Zealand is quite honestly the preferred method. Thank you. Enjoy the bacon. Cover that. I mean, we're going to block that. We're right in front of him. There's no way we don't block this. I just want to make sure we didn't have force them wide on, because that's what they've got. Two guys in each channel. All right, Barrientos. No. Denied. And again, we block. I mean, they need a little more imagination. Your souffle is unimaginative. Shoot! I really thought he just passed it to them. That would have been horrible. Do not keep playing it off Billy Herrera. That's not what we... Why is the man on the ball the most? Billy Herrera. That's not what anybody wants. Including Billy Herrera. Oh, Portilla's in. Oh, he's in! What happened to Ajay Soy? He's on the bench today. He's fine. He's registered for Europe. He's on the bench. He's our uber versatile backup fullback who can't play any defense. He's lovable. Come on, Castellanos. Oh, my. Oh, Castellanos.
First streamer I got to a 4-month subscription. Let's go Dragons.
Oh, that's a good pass right there. This is what we want. No, it's not. Why? This is such a chock-full first 7 minutes. There's not a lot of actual chances. All right, Porto. I want none of this. Oh, well, is he onside there? He is. That is really unfortunate. Panji, thank you for getting to that 4 months. I'm happy I'm your first. Oh, that is so well timed. That's so close. Gotta keep our head about us. It's a really big crowd. And we are always, always young. It's like Dortmund. All right, Ali Razor. Way to connect. Oh, no, that's not going through. I'll tell you who is causing problems, though, is Usama Adrisi. Needs to be tracked. That's us. That's got to be us. Settle it down, and let's find somebody. Let's keep the ball. Left back. Castellanos, get wide. Get over. It's a terrible hit, too. Oh, Barney nearly won that. We really can't defend. At all. Come on, Castellanos. No! Oh. Actually cross the ball! Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is it. It's a 3-on-2 with a very good passer. And somehow he made the worst pass. That's never... That's frustrating. Oh, it's a good ball. That's good work from Ilai Maharitra. Orozco, yo, we get out of his way. What are you doing, Portia? That's not what you're supposed to be. The overhydration has begun. Thank you guys, appreciate it. This is basically waterboarding. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna be very well hydrated for the rest of the stream, and that is the point of the hydrate. So, oh, get in! Oh, that is basic. It was really actually not empty. I'm glad it took 5 seconds for the conspiracy theorists to show up. Yes, I've been sipping from an empty cup all day, just in the off chance that hydrate became the most popular redemption. That's a goal. Let's go! Yes! Look at Portilla chips, baby. Hydrated enough, we can have a whole bag. Orozco, Portilla keeps himself on side. He is the current league leader in goals. That's how good he is. We're level with Sporting. Come on. That's beautiful. That is Orozco, who can change the level with one pass. And Portilla, who just knows how to get in positions to score goals. And most importantly, he knows how to score goals. Oh, what a play by Castellanos. That was fantastic. Oh, Portilla, able to go one-on-one with a center back. Shut up. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Tell me how good that was. Oh, what a play. What a play, what a player. Put Portilla in one-on-one with that center back. He's going to take it to town. Polito's like, I'm going to hold this up. We're going into the channel. One-on-one with a center back. Takes him for pace and just hammers the ball by the keeper. (2-1) Portilla over Sporting on the road. We actually had a storming last 20 minutes there. Thusly, I am delighted with our performance. He really does like to power it in, though, doesn't he? He just abuses the ball. So I saw some gold bacon in need. Tiberius, my team made the Champions League group stage out of Ireland against very long odds. We basically have no chance of winning any games. We're probably going to get blown out like by the likes of Spurs and Atletico Madrid. How much of a hit will my morale take? It will take a hit. But that will be balanced out by the incredible boost your finances will receive from making it to the group stage. Yes. Oh, that's huge. I love a striker.
Tortilla chips on fire. Vamos Dragons.
Dark Heist with the 1 year! The love to Dark Heist in the chat for 1 year as part of the Hammers. Oh, Portilla chips. A guy that you can just put into the channel one-on-one with a center back, and he can find a way to get that ball in the back of the net. Thank you, Poulet. Thank you, Poulet. That was us. That was the clearing header. How, you might ask? How was that the clearing header? I don't know. I do know that that was Barrientos that just headed that ball down to 3 Sporting players. Oh, that is brutal. That was completely unmanufactured. Oh yeah, Gorbani? Come on, man. Great work from Castellanos. As always, Portilla's got an amazing first touch. Polito, can he turn this? It's just not very fast. That was a pretty good effort, though. Polito is okay athletically. There is nothing exceptional about his speed. Well, that's a wicked corner from Kwame Appiah. Please don't pass it to him. He's offside. It is time for the first appearance of Walter Mabasso in this team. It is time. Elerisa Gorbani has not exactly grabbed the starting spot with both hands. Walter Mabasso, say his name. He's in the team. Attaboy Orozco. Walter Mabasso. Oh, literally the first play. Well, Mabasso looks good. That was a solid pass. You know, completely opening up Portilla chips for the hat trick, which is also the funny thing because you can't be mad at him because he has scored 2 goals already in this game. Oh, Barrientos, that's a tough one to win. And thank you, Billy. Love having tall center backs. They do get in the way. Ooh, Walter. Ran into his own man. Can't be great all the time. We're just not going to call the foul on Ilayi Maharitra, who just hatcheted some dude down. There he is. Well, that was clean. Oh, Politos played him for a fool here. I don't know why Portilla stopped this run, but that was definitely annoying. Who's tired? Orozco's tired, so Shin's going to come in as the advanced playmaker to try and open things up, and Castellanos is tired, which means I really wish we had that other guy. Bahal, but we don't. No, we're resting João Silva today. You can't bring in everybody that's being rested in this game and waste the fact that we're resting. We get another match in 2 days, 3 days. That was flat as all get out, Poulet. Goodness, did we get worked off that play? Amateur hour out here. Should have had Valdir on the bench. We don't. We go Ajay Soa and go on to attack. Go fairly narrow on our attack. Change our distribution to fullbacks. So we try and free Mabasso up in more space, specifically going to the right back, but I have no problem going to Castellanos either. Oh, come on, baby. Hell is that? Yeah, meanwhile, Charlie Taylor just here for some reason. These Portuguese teams collect, like Eric Dyer is on Porto, right? Like he's on Porto or Benfica, one of the two. There's a Kieran Trippier and Daniel James sighting. Like, I don't know what's gotten into these teams. Oh, there is a lot of opportunity here. Polito, you're a good passer. You're a good passer. Or we just... Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, good. We were able to block that. I wasn't sure if the block was going to get there. With haste. A lot of highlights for the last 3 minutes here. What the... Yeah, he did go for the flop, didn't he? Thank you, Billy. Pule Matty Magne's got this terrible habit of drifting into no man's land on those plays, though. I mean, he's in. That was shocking defending. That hurts, because their second goal was just peak stupidity. And we had an outrageous 1v1 with Portilla that he didn't finish. Should have won that game. Our defense is a sieve. We give up at least 2 goals every game, and yet somehow I'm disappointed with the fact that we didn't score more. Two VODs will be coming out tomorrow, Roscoe. That's just annoying. That is just annoying, man. We can't. We're unable to kill games off, too. What are your thoughts on his declaration of interest in Johan Madrid? Nothing's gonna happen. I hate this question. Zafastia, thank you so much for the 4 months. I appreciate it. Critical Error, thank you for the 3. Give me that Bezos money.
Take my Jeff Bezos money.
Yes, I can feel the life force being sucked out of Jeff Bezos. That's $5 more. I hope to be able to spend. It's up to the board to decide if I can. I definitely won't be rushing into anything. Like, you have a low net transfer expenditure, and it's like, because we sold an unbelievably high, you know, sorry I do great deals. Doesn't mean we didn't improve the team. Absolutely, Mabasso will be around the first team. We just didn't want to rush him. Sporting have been the surprise story for all the wrong reasons. They're too good to struggle for much longer. No, let me rephrase that. They're paying people too much to struggle like this for much longer. That's where they're at. That draw also hurts our pursuit of Champions League spots, which are going to be very difficult to get as is. Anyways, Brian Bloch. What a beautiful name. What a beautiful language. Wait a second. That is some ridiculous athleticism on this lad. His work rate's not that good. Goal scoring isn't tremendous. And his wage demands are truly exceptional. We should turn this into a romp, though. And then we get a week off after a ridiculous January when it comes to fixture congestion. Charlie. Charlie. Daniel Maldonado is not good enough. Jean-Pierre Damian. Cool. Mexico. Very worldly. No. Gustavo Vallecilla. Hates big matches. No. Wow, that was a serious flop of 3 scoutings. Yikes. Hey, Z, when's the next Zealand Reddit meme video coming along? I think I did one like 2-3 weeks ago, right? Save Your Saves is kind of next on the docket for me. Then we'll have a Reddit review video, as we must. And Save Your Saves is going to be happening very soon. So if you are part of the Hammers, make sure you get your bacon and you take that into the Discord and join the subscriber section of the Discord so that you can be part of Save Your Saves if you want to. Any live sports soon? I'm thinking about maybe early next week with the live sports. I don't know. It depends on how quickly we're able to finish this season. So I usually like to do it in the off season of the actual save because, you know, I do enjoy getting on and playing this save. And normally, if I'm in the middle of a season, I want to get back on and continue to play. Ah, Giannis. Don't you look like you could be great? Sellout expected. Are we on the road? Okay. Or knows that's not happening at home. No, we will not be playing Shojong and Valdir in this. We will hopefully have those guys up around the bench. We will run Hyro Concha for 90 minutes in this match. We should bring... Shojong's been asked to improve his passing. Look, Sho, you don't want to work on anything, okay? We've established this. Portilla is also one of those guys who literally doesn't want to work on anything. I have no idea what you want to work. Recommend me something, please. Maybe like ball control. You want to work on your dribbling or something. What do you want to do? You're a striker through and through, and yeah, Hyro Concha. We'll start him. We're going to start Hyro Concha today. I think we'll be okay, but I need you to stop. Game. How do I find the subsection of the Discord? So you join the Discord, right? And then you go to user settings, and then you go to connections. Right, so this is just user settings, connections, since I'm in streamer mode, so you can't see anything. But if you go in here, you log into your Twitch account through there. Nice. Hadi Manye's re-upped his contract, which has removed his release clause. We only have a 5.25 release clause for Champions League clubs, which are the ones that are interested in him anyways. But hey, if they pay 5.25 million for my goalkeeper, I will take that money. You've won the last 3 matches against Portimonense, gives us confidence. And look, Matty Manye loves being here. He loves the atmosphere. That's just about it. I always wanted him to make a public statement regarding his desire to stay. There've been a lot of interest. Arsenal was involved at one point. So that means Concha, no. Yaya Maleje, though, yes. Maleje needs to stay fit, because if he's not fit, then he can do nothing. Zhejiang might not be good enough soon. I mean, he's had a really good career with the club. Zhejiang is still very much good enough to be around the teams. Shame we didn't actually sign this guy up earlier. He's a long-term loan list guy. Why is Israel so good right now? This dude is huge. His balance is outstanding. His quickness is solid for his size as well. I have no idea how. He's got a good work rate too at this size. It's maniacal. Amit Mazal, I believe we're looking to do a deal. Because, wow. Keep it open. Okay. How about 1 month from now? We try it again. He has no transfer interest, means he probably just caught a move. He's a fullback with high work rate and stamina, very little athleticism, and not a ton of ability. I can see why my scouts don't like him. Dobrandishev, no. Petr Sotorov. Hey, we just found the one dude in Bulgaria who's going to be good. Shout out to my homies. Skoglin going to Birmingham City. All right. That's in under us. Oh, yeah. Honestly, the Central American nations charge you a little more money than you would hope to be charged for finding somebody in the Honduran League. They actually ask for real money. It's not like the African leagues where you're like $5,000 and they go, what? I mean, 5,000 like not Monopoly dollars, and you're like, why, yes. That is the amount of money that I want to pay you. Yeah, it's for some reason in under us, it just doesn't happen. But the leagues are a little better put together. Obviously, in some, like if you're in North Africa, if you're in South Africa, and honestly, like I think the Cameroonian league charges you a DR Congo's league. I've had to buy somebody for a couple $100,000 before, which feels annoying. You're like, I don't know a single team in this league, but you are forced to pay this amount of money anyways. Hyro Concha, welcome back to the team after your torn thigh. We got to set a new training because he can no longer rehab. So let's work on agility and balance because I feel like that's a part of your game that really got hurt by your torn thigh. Cool. Cool. And then Carbajal for Castellanos. Abaso straight into the starting lineup. Which means we got to make ourselves a little more narrow because he's obviously playing wider. We do want him to be on attack as somebody that just influences the game like you wouldn't believe. I'm actually really excited about this because I'm going to move Walter Mabasso over here, Polito over here. Mabasso is going to be working as an inverted winger. He's not going to know what that means for like a match or two, but he'll be okay. He will be fine. And then Concha is going to be the Metsala, but on this side, which suits his game better anyways, and Orozco can fit anywhere with that nonsense. Hishin will take over as advanced playmaker today as we develop our two amazing players at that position. Barrientos is going to have to play again, because we don't trust Key and Harry. Like, we do not trust Key and Harry's at all. And João Silva is in for David Polito. Cool! This is good. Polito will stay around the first team. I think we're going to drop Gorbani and just have Valdir. So that if we take an early lead in this game, we can bring Valdir in. I like that. And Bright Mohammed instead of Yaya Maleje because Mohammed offers a little more passing at the holding midfield spot. We are thinking, chat. We are thinking. Maleje is also playing in the U23s match. So Valdir in. Yeah, Mazembe is who I'm thinking of. That's a big, big African team. Somebody doesn't like Birmingham City. Barrientos is incredibly tired, but he must play anyways because if we had Salazar, we'd rotate. We don't have Salazar, so we don't rotate. That is how that works. We really just don't trust Key and Harry's at all with this spot. Barrientos is just going to... Kian, can we win this game with you playing? Please tell me we can, because everything that I know about the game is telling me that we should not play Barrientos in this game. We should play you. Please tell me we can win this game with you playing. Please tell me that. Jefferson Kibe is so slow. Manpreet Sarkaria is not good. This whole team is not good. Gabby Carvalho is not a passer. He's not in anything. We just don't close him down and wall him off, and he won't be able to run by anybody. Problem is, João Correa he's not very athletic either. He's just kind of athletic, kind of some things. Alexi Trier. Got to close down on him. Vanya Milinkovic-Savic. Is that... Dude's got 16 to 19 free kick taking. So it might be. You know if that's like the dude? Valdir gets number 22. Oh, it's great to have Hyro Concha back. He was our player of the year through most the first part of the season. Go out there and impress me. We're playing a bad team on the road. I think we've established at this point that we are a good team. We would like to show that. It's his brother. Nice. His 6'8" goalkeeper brother with incredible free kick taking. Understood. All right, I want to see us stretch this. We want to be in Europe comfortably this time. I want to see us chase that Europa League spot, honestly. We're already out of the freaking cup, so it's league and then Europe. We've got the round of 16 in the Conference League. Come on. Mabasso's going to be running around like a chicken with a head cut off because he has no idea where to go. He's never played this position in his life. We're just trying to train him onto it. But it's really the position that he was born for, to cut in just a little bit so he can use his passing more. Come on, lads. There's really not a lot in this game so far. Oh, that's Shabua Bua, the center back that my scouts like so much. He is strong. No, Mabasso! Run with it! Don't just go for the bomb to Portilla. I know it's seductive, but don't just go for the bomb to Portilla every time. We want a little diversity, in particular when you have the chance to run at the defense and create a little mismatch. Yeah, there's just not enough room for him to shoot. And that was a good play from Kean Harries. Attaboy Madrid. Attaboy Madrid. We haven't done anything, though. The goal of this match is not to, oh, we're really level with Portimonense. Oh, this is going in. Ref! No, kicking affects goal kicks. Free kick taking does not affect goal kicks. Oh, Kean Harries, what a pass! He's offside. That would have been nice. Mabasso just in. Oh, the flick is on. Just doesn't feel comfortable going right. He'd much rather take a much harder shot with his left. Here, come on, use this pressure. Get on this ball. There we go. That's a tough throw in for them to take without the quality, and they don't have the quality. That was almost unbelievably cheeky. Vanya, give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Thank you. Good boy, Billy. Honestly, for a guy who was a year ago playing amateur ball in the U.S., Billy Herrera's been, you know, he hasn't fallen apart emotionally being asked to play every game. Oh, yeah, Billy. Get it out again. Ooh, I honestly thought that was in. Okay. Great spot, Concha. Wicked. Oh! Oh, come on, Kian. Oh, halftime, nothing. Okay. Keep doing what you have been doing, and we will be fine. That in mind, Carbajal, no. Disappointed in you. You have not influenced the game at all. Probably because he's running into Mabasso, because Mabasso has no idea where to go, but he'll get there. Nice pass. Just a good look. I feel like Mabasso is about to take that ball away, too. Let's kick it up to attacking. So I feel like we've kind of wrested control of the game away from them. Well, we had two guys miss, which is even better than one. Good block. That'll do. All right, Portilla. You know what to do. It's the same thing you do every time. Turn onto your left foot and run away from him. Obviously, Mabasso can play better on the right now. The goal that we have is to get Mabasso to be able to play on the left. The fastest way to do that is to play him there. And since he's essentially a roaming playmaker right now anyways, the fact that he has no idea where to go doesn't hurt us that much. Obviously, if you have somebody you're trying to teach to play center back, you want them to get decent at it in training before you put them out there. Inverted winger off the left when you're already a natural winger off the right is not one of those things. Oh, this is a nifty spot for Concha, who is an incredible crosser, by the way. Not if he waits that long. Cute. Really good play by Madrid. All anticipation. How did that end up being a legitimate chance? Now, they still haven't hit the target with a shot, but none too pleased with that. Portilla's not getting it done, so let's switch it up. Let's go Polito and João Silva in the middle. Or maybe you think about putting a little Valdir in there. We could go to Valdir late. Like if João Silva's still not turning in, we might go to Valdir. Carvajal's sucking today. I don't know what he's doing. Unusually bad game for him. All right, that's it for now. I haven't seen He Shin really influence the game at all. Might take him off for Orozco. We need a little more speed on that. Hey, what's up, Suave? How you doing? Okay. We're gonna get Concha off because we don't want Concha to get hurt again. Yes. And then we're gonna take He Shin off and put in Valdir because we are just, you know, we go for it. It is in our DNA and we're gonna go for it. We're gonna put Valdir over here and go crazy. Okay now. All right. Rock my world, Valdir. Ilayi Maharitra just got a yellow. That's actually really not good. That was actually a fantastic contest by Kean Harries. Good block. I mean, that shot really shouldn't get through. He's right next to him. The fact that he let him turn's kind of the problem. Good save. Matty Mania is an underratedly great part of this team. Nice. Now let's get on this ball. João Silva, Orozco, who we do not want. Why are we going back to Billy Herrera there? Orozco, by some magnitudes, is a bet. Literally pausing to switch things around, and then that goes in. Scintillating, absolutely scintillating. What a shot that was. That's amazing. It's absolutely brilliant. He's corked it in. What a shot that was. What an absolutely stupendous shot that was. Oh my goodness, man. The 76th minute of this match that they've been really stubborn in. Like, we haven't been able to get a ton of control over this match. And this is a shot that I will give them every day of the week. And he just nails it. Now, fortunately, we've got the 3 strikers in the field. We really have a chance to go for this. Thank you, Valdir. You big lug and Mabasso. Okay, Walter. Good pass. Unfortunate. Come on, boys. That's the team we're losing to right now, guys. This is just a bad. This is just be a bad loss any way you slice it. We need to pick it up. Try and get ourselves at least a point here. Aim for big lug on the right. Actually decided that you should be over here and Polito should be over here. Drops inside. Walter Mabasso offers a third option. Mabasso would then be crossing towards the 2 taller guys, which should be more effective. He'll have people to aim for once he gets himself open. All right, Mabasso. Walter. Yeah, boy. There you go. Ref! Something. How is this a goal kick? It wasn't blocked. That wasn't a foul. Why are we shooting there? None of these questions were answered. Come on, guys. We are very dramatic late in games. It's kind of what we do. Oh, that's lovely. Valdir, you want to make a play? That hurt. All right, Walter Mabasso. Yes, he's gonna be able to get across, and they're all in there. There's nobody there, Kian. There's nobody to the left. You know this. Johan, what are we doing? It's like we're trying to head it where we're not supposed to. Thank you. Now let's reset, get some pressure on the ball. All right, Valdir. João Silva, perhaps. Maybe just. Polito. The numbers are up. Mabasso's a great passer. Very disappointing stretch in the league then. Blew the lead against Sporting and just failed to make anything count against Portimonense. You hit it! My goodness, man. What are you waiting for? Can somebody pass it direct? Oh my God. I know this isn't why we lost. But why does it have to be so stupid? I know it's not why we lost, but why do they have to, like, why is everybody passing? We've got 5 or 6 guys flying at the back line. And you decide to lay it off to Johan Madrid. It's a terrible loss. That's a really terrible loss. We didn't score a single goal at Portimonense. I am not too mad about the goal that we gave up. I thought, honestly, defensively, we were fine. That's the fewest number of goals an opponent scored against us in like a month. We held them under 2. We just didn't score. Nothing. Who was I resting? It was like almost a full starting lineup. Vanessa, I love you, but this is not the time. And why we've played more matches than anybody else, even though we played all the way through to the end of the League Cup and we're still in Europe. Maybe that's why we had, because we had a match every 3 days for 2 weeks. Okay, finally we enter a stretch of days where nothing actually super significant is happening. We can take a breath and hopefully beat Nacional after that embarrassing performance. And my goodness, my starting center back, who has been gone for 2 months, is coming back. Hallelujah. I'm gonna go get some more water. All right. Dude. That loss is the type of loss we cannot have. We cannot lose those matches to those types of teams. Those people. Chojayuk, honestly, it's kind of a fair amount of money that they're asking for a guy that's good but not great. Dude, we've sneezed twice on stream. That can't be a good sign. We always sneeze once on stream, but that was the second one. We're in real trouble, chat. It's a terrible loss. This is a terrible, terrible, terrible loss. We have given up all the ground that we had gained, and Johan Madrid is suspended. That's right. Ajay Soa is not a terrible guy to start in a match like this. Ajay Soa is all offense. Let's get rested. All right? Let's get rested. Let's get ourselves ready. We're not going to overtrain. We need a break. Nelson Salazar and Barrientos are all Colombian center back tandems going to be up there. Ajay Soa. We'll start Castellanos again because he was really good last time he was on the field, and everybody will be okay. Everybody's going to be feeling great, except for this really weirdly placed match practice that they're trying to fit in on us. We don't want to do that. No, we do not. But CD Nacional, we will be ready for them. Only 14 matches left in the league. Only 14. Which means we can't be taking part in all this tomfoolery that's going to allow them to... That's a shame. He was really developing. Allowing them to reel us back in. It's like we're on a rope, right? And they're just pulling us back in. Tugging and pulling and tugging and... Yes, I have been fully vaccinated. Thank you for the concerned citizenry. And it's been a month since the second vaccination, or like 3 weeks since the second vaccination, so I'm like very much D'd up, you know? Nacional did just draw Porto, so glad we're playing them at the right time. Really excited about it. Just like that, Sporting is sneaking up behind us. Salazar, that must have been the final. I mean, last time Colombia played in this freaking U21 tournament, they went to the final. We had to wait for... Is this really the final? Was that the final? It was the last match. Oh, that is embarrassing. Wait. If Colombia had won the last match against Venezuela, it would have won the tournament. It drew the last match against Venezuela and failed to win the tournament. Really? Really? Embarrassed for you. Where are you in the table? We are 5th. What's the aim for the season? To get into Europe comfortably, which we so far have not achieved, thanks to our loss last time out. Asian Nations Cup Golden Boot goes to Sufanat Muensa. Where's Lehman Kyun? He's probably already at a huge club. Yep, he's a 21-year-old at PSG. Sick. Aiming Tao's running out for Blackburn Rovers after 8 caps for AC Milan. We already knew he was good, and he showed as much. Let's brighten the mood. Let's look at the Asian Cup of Nations. How's that sound? We'll take a look at all the groups. 1, shout out to Turkmenistan for making it. 2, shout out to Turkmenistan for getting to the knockout stages. Jordan and Thailand go through easy enough. Beautiful stuff. Cash with the gift. Since I spent 1,000 points instead of 1, can I get a random history fact? Kastner, you can. Random history fact. Did you know that key Civil War general in the United States, Stonewall Jackson, used to eat lemons raw? And there was never an explanation given for this, but some think that it was to help balance out some stomach issue he had. But the man would literally be sitting in the middle of a battle, biting into a lemon. That's a fun history fact for you. Stonewall Jackson died in 1863, which contributed to the ending of the Civil War earlier. He was shot by his own picket line returning from a scouting trip. Yo, did you see the guy that reached out to you about the face pack stuff? I saw it on Reddit. No. You want to link me? Well, I mean, you can message me the link or something. All right, Group B, Japan wins the group. Palestine, Tajikistan, and Bahrain with a shocking performance for a nation that's normally a little better than that. Huge performance from Ibrahim Himjoda and Baki Akhunov of Tajikistan with a massive 2-0 win over Bahrain that had them dancing in the streets of... Dushanbe. Thought of that one all on my... Oh, nope. Okay. Okay. South Korea then won its group. Iraq and Kuwait. The Philippines providing themselves as the traditional punching bag. Shout out to Kuwait for making the Asia Cup of Nations knockouts. Australia, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Myanmar. Myanmar's having a real rough time. Australia, though, with all 9 points, looking good. Saudi Arabia and Qatar, Mabasso not called for the Aussie national team right now, so that's interesting. China won its group over Iran, and Iran kind of had a little trouble. Is that a draw against Lebanon? It is. Lebanon drew everybody, including the UAE, and got itself through. And then Syria and Oman go through, and Uzbekistan goes out. The Uzbeks out early. Brutal for them, but Oman slipping through. It's a weird nation, Oman. Thailand beat Iraq, so the really, really good team every time the Asia Cup of Nations comes around. Iraq finally eliminated. Japan beats Kuwait 2-0. Lebanon knocked out Australia, so maybe they should have had Walter Mabasso. Brutal. Qatar with the 2-0 over Jordan. South Korea 3-0's Turkmenistan, who made the knockouts, and then of course ran into one of the best teams. Iran beats Syria on penalties because let's make it awkward. China with the 2-0 over Saudi Arabia. It's a good win. And Palestine beats Oman, so Palestine enters the quarterfinal. Japan beats Thailand 2-1. Qatar all the way to the semis. They did win it in 2019, so 2-1 over Lebanon. South Korea beats Iran in penalties. That's a huge power matchup in the quarterfinal. And China beats Palestine 4-0 to go to the semifinals. And this is a team that's starting Zhou Zhang every game, so super cool. But then South Korea beats China 2-1. Japan beats Qatar 4-2. And the winner is the South Koreans 4-2 in the Asian Cup final. And South Korea has cinched it. See, the Uzbeks are the runner-up. If you're wondering, you don't follow this channel enough to know that the White Wolves of Uzbekistan are actually a really good national team. They are. South Korea has won it for the first time since 1960. South Korea are the champions of Asia. So you might have thought it was a lot more recent than that South Korea had won an Asian Cup. It's not. They were the champions of Asia in 1960 and now 2027. Congratulations to them. Now for the AFCON, which was also happening, which I'm just going to go ahead and say Africa. All right. Nigeria won, but how did it happen? Cameroon, Zambia, Burkina. We had one player in this playing for Guinea, who I believe made the knockout stages based off what I saw in my match reports. Cameroon, Zambia, Burkina Faso, and Mozambique. We also had Sawadogo on Burkina Faso. Sorry, I forgot about that. And so Sawadogo, he did score in this tournament. Yeah, there he is. Sanusi Sawadogo scored the winning goal against Mozambique to put Burkina Faso into the knockout stages because he's a beast and because we love him. Mali finished ahead of Nigeria, and then Cape Verde out Burundi. Congratulations on making it. They really didn't lose by a lot. Burundi kind of kept it close. Who is their Mustafa? Plays for Simba in DR Congo. Burundi's best player is Yusufa Dayashimiye. He's plays for PSV as well. That's actually much better than I would have thought. Algeria, Morocco, and South Africa through. Liberia, who's captured the imagination in this tournament before. Not quite. Tunisia and Senegal. Yikes. Senegal out in the group stage. Tunisia and Congo go through. Senegal lost matches to both of them without scoring. And then the Gambia, who's actually pretty good, goes out as well. Ivory Coast, Uganda beat Ghana, finished second in the group, goes through convincingly. Ghana had to wait it out, sweat it out in the third position. Benin lost every match by 1 goal, which is honestly kind of surprisingly good. Sure. And then DR Congo, Guinea, and Egypt sneaks through. Togo is back in major tournaments, but not nearly good enough to make it count. So, knockouts. Zambia beat Morocco 4-3. What a huge win for the Zambians. This must have been a wild one. It literally went. Oh, no, it didn't. 1-2, or 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1. And then, hat trick for Patson Daka was enough for Zambia. But Morocco nearly clawed back. Mali beats Burkina Faso 2-1 to get to the quarterfinals. Tunisia beats Ghana. Terrible tournament for Ghana. Cameroon beats South Africa, but on penalties. Algeria with the 2-0 over Egypt. Uganda into the quarterfinals with a win over Dr. Congo. This penalty play out. South Africa very respectable here. They went down 2-0. Scored an 85th minute goal to equalize in the second side. It's honestly, Cameroon had 5.5 XG. Shut the what? Oh, Cameroon. Just can't believe that it ended up in a penalty shootout. Yikes. Okay, Uganda beat Dr. Congo. Was that deserved? No, obviously it was not. But they did score 2 goals very early, and then, well, in the first half and kind of hang on. Ivory Coast beats fake Congo and Master Congo. And then Nigeria beats Guinea 3-1. That's a tough draw for Guinea in that round. And our boys for Burkina Faso and Guinea out. Zambia, hello. (4-1) over Tunisia. Patson Daka having the tournament of his life. If he scored like a couple of goals in this game, he did. He scored 2. And 2 goals for Enoch Mwepu at Club Brugge. Okay, Zambia. Zambia made a final of this tournament before in real life. So they can put a team on the field that can win. Mali beats Uganda 3-2. An absolute gut check. Ivory Coast 2-1 over Algeria. And what was... I love how these 2 matches are Zambia, Tunisia, Mali, Uganda. And then the bottom 2 are like... could totally be finals and you wouldn't bat an eye. Ivory Coast, Algeria, they went 2-1. Nigeria, Cameroon, it's 4-2 to Nigeria. Semifinals, Mali beats Zambia 2-1. And then Nigeria, Ivory Coast actually went to pens to put them there. Mali all the way to the final. Great effort from Zambia. How did this one play out? Oh, Nigeria deserved it and had a 2-0 lead that it blew. Oh, Nigeria completely outplayed Ivory Coast in this game, though. Patson Daka? Oh, no, some random dude. Well, that's no fun. Mali to the final, and then in the final, Ivory Coast. Oh, no, the third place playoff was a little lopsided. And so was the final. 4-1 to Nigeria over Mali for the African Championship, which is their second consecutive African Championship. Sub-Saharan Africa's back, though. Cameroon, Ivory Coast, and Nigeria twice for the 4 that have happened during this simulation. Ghana's completely off the map, though. After 2 third-place finishes in a row to start the sim. Good effort. Nelson Salazar now able to speak fluent Portuguese, and he's, more importantly, now back with the team, which we like. Egzon Benaku. Nah, I'm good. Nikolai Muller-Gertzen. This is all dependent on what his potential is, and we don't know. Come on back in, bud. Send him home. He's suspended for the next match anyways. That's actually super convenient. Send him home. Away with you. That was a home AFCON win for Nigeria. Nice. Patson Doc is literally one of the best strikers in the game. The man's doing amazing for me every time I bring him into a team. You know about the latest FIFA competition, the Arab Cup? I know there's a lot of stuff. Like, there's like the West Asian whatever with like Kuwait and Bahrain and Qatar. Like they all play each other. There's a lot of those. There's the Southeast Asian one. There's the Central American Cup. Like there's a lot of regional cups that exist. And I feel like an Arab Cup would be cool. But will I just don't track those the same as the rather indifferent form for Oriental Dragon. That's a pretty good way to describe it. Rather indifferent. I don't think I'll pay attention to those types of tournaments as much, was the thought that I was attempting to finish. Kim Min. I feel like he's missing a third name. He's enthusiastic, though. He's an enthusiastic forward. Very enthusiastic lad. He also wants a lot of money. So this guy's getting paid top dollar in the Korean League. Oh. He's all intelligence and athleticism. Like completely intelligence and athleticism. He has nothing else. But granted, he is pretty athletic and he's pretty intelligent. But I feel like you need to be able to do something else to be in the team, right? You have to. We don't have any news on the Jules Cadis sale, though. No. He's 100% scouted. We either decide to sign him now or we don't. Balkan Cup is a terrible idea. In other news today, FIFA has started up the Wars of the Balkans again by instituting a Balkan Cup. The hosts could promptly not be agreed upon, and the entire thing blew up spectacularly. You did what? You did what? You're not staying, you bumbling fool. Look. I've got to be careful here because I really like you and you've been a big important player for us for a couple of years, but I swear this is a terrible mistake you've just made because you are going to be unemployed in 4 months. I really want that 2.6 million. I'm not going to lie to you. I really want that money. I really want it. I really want it. Why? 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 How dare you? I want the money, dude. Please. He just cost me $1 million, probably. Yeah, if he takes this one, he just cost me $1 million. So there's nothing to do with the amount of money. They're definitely paying him that as much as I would be. I mean, that like if he takes this contract because he wants to play with Atlanta and not Seattle, which I obviously think is unlikely, then he just cost me $1 million. If he doesn't take either contract, he just cost me a lot more than that. I'm frustrated about either answer. It's okay. It's okay. It is okay. We are fine. We are, wow, wait, you're 18 and still... We need to go back and prioritize that scouting trip. Understood. That scouting trip is important. That guy could be valuable, and if he is valuable, somebody else is going to be on that very quickly. Miguel Courtney. What kind of potential does this dude have? If so, what chance does Miguel Courtney have of reaching that potential? He's 23. I know the answer to that. I'm the person that answers that question. It's very low. But the guy in Nigeria, though. Hey, George Farrell, the Aussie 17-year-old. He's pretty good, too. Yeah, I saw Farias was in advanced talks with another club. We appreciate you hawking your player around like a piece of meat in the market. Thank you. And we just found, who is this? Rodrigo Samniego, the Mexican scout that we brought in. Contacts within the games picked out a kind of a super Honduran player. I'm running the numbers. Jules wants to stay, boss. I hope that is not the case. I really hope. All right, scouting priorities. Yeah, they're still working on Sweeney, but we need to actually be able to scroll to the bottom without jumping back to the top. That's what we need. We did just drag Sweeney to the bottom, though, so that was cool. That was a cool little side effect. Once we finish the scouting on Sweeney, we're going to put another offer in on him. Jules, Noose, Kata. Look. I'm confident. Look, everybody has a price. We have players that are ready to step in. The Seattle offer of $2.6 million was fantastic. It's a complete waste of money on their part. We were thinking about releasing him. Yikes, dude. Does anyone know if my face pack works with Mac? It does. Oh, goodness. Look at the time. Wait, we got to go watch Champions League. Sorry, I forgot. We were running right into the Champions League. We've got to go watch the Champions League. Oops. Yeah, my bad. Mamba, thank you for the gifted 3-month sub to Killian, by the way. I know Killian had messaged me to apologize for not being able to sub, and that was awesome. Champions League is live. We're going to raid somebody if you're looking to have Twitch on while we do that, because, you know, we also have the opportunity to go, like, make somebody's day, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So join us for that real quick, and then we're going to go have the Champions League up on the other screen. Okay. We had a good stream. We didn't have good results, but we had a good stream. Man, I hate leaving on a loss. Really hurts. But the Champions League is the Champions League. Who we raiding? Let's raid Lelujo. We haven't raided Lelujo in a long time. Get your messages and such ready, man. Get your messages and such ready. We're raiding over to Lelujo. We're gonna make a lot of noise, and then, you know, we'll be nice. Maybe use his NordVPN code or something, right? Matt, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. And 96 Star Wolf, thank you for the 3 months. Congratulations on cooking your bacon as well. That back from earlier. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. We have the quick turnaround into the next stream, and we will be playing a lot of matches because we have finally dealt with all the crazy stuff we had to deal with. Enjoy the Champions League. Enjoy Lelujo's stream, and if you haven't watched the video that came out today, a lot of people seem to be loving it. We watched clips of the match engine with the guy that makes the match engine, which is, as you can imagine, ridiculously insightful. All right, I will see you tomorrow morning. My pick, I think Man City's going to win the first leg. I think PSG is going to come from behind to advance to the final. And I think Chelsea wins the whole thing because they're the only team that doesn't deserve to be there. So why wouldn't they win the whole thing? It's how the Champions League works.